Hey guys, it's Dave, and for this video, which is one of the first I've filmed for our new site, fcncoachtraining.com, I want to talk about leadership. I had an interesting little chat with Jen Kelly last night, and she was telling me about a group that she was leading of, about 60 people, 60 coaches, kind of new people doing a little bit of like a boot camp sort of a thing. And I was like, wow, that's really great. Tell me more about it. And she said, I just got together with a bunch of people on my team and from Lee Ratterman's team and decided that I would lead them. And I'm really enjoying the experience of being a leader. And I thought to myself, that's really what we need more of in this business. And I started to think, why is it that people don't step into those leadership roles? And I think one of the big reasons and one of the big traps that exists in our business is that people have the misconception that in order to be a leader, they have to be an expert at everything. In other words, you got to know everything about everything in order to be a leader, in order to step into a leadership role. And I just want to do whatever I can to dispossess you of that idea. That's not how people become leaders, by learning everything about everything. That's not really the deal. And I can give you a real world example from me and my life. I mean, for those of you who don't know, my area of expertise, the thing that I know a lot about, is online marketing, social media marketing, using a blog, using YouTube. I'm very comfortable in front of a video camera, as you can probably see. That's really my sweet spot, right? And I also work developing leaders. That's kind of the other thing I'm really good at. Well, Monica is going to Dallas this week, and she's going to go and meet with Melissa McAllister because they're speaking together at Summit, and they need to practice, right? Because that's an area that she's not real comfortable with, right? That's an area I'm comfortable with. Being on stage in front of a big group of people, there's nothing I love more. But it's something Monica's got to really practice. Well, Wednesday also happens to be Fit Club night. Guess what I'm not really an expert at? Fit Club. Okay, I'm not a leader in the Fit Club revolution that has come about. And when she asked me to do Fit Club, I thought, oh man, isn't there anybody else who could maybe do it? Because it's kind of not something that is normally a part of my schedule. It's going to force me to get outside of my comfort zone. But, I'm the guy, right? I have to go do it. What I'm trying to illustrate here for you is that I don't know everything about everything. I'm not a master of every part of this business. But I don't need to be. What I need to do is get really good at the things that I do and then teach other people how to do them, okay? A lot of you have seen Ryan Chapman's, Rise. Ryan and I worked really closely together. I taught him what I knew, and then he's learned even more and now is able to teach me some stuff, which is cool, right? But you don't have to be an expert on everything. And I just want to really do whatever I can to get this idea out of your head that you need to be an expert in everything in order to be a leader in Beachbody. Jen Kelly's experience is really the model that I want you to start to follow, right? Jen's not an expert in everything, and she would tell you that, and she told me that last night, right? What she is she's gotten good at a certain aspect of this business, and she's willing to teach other people how to do that. And she's not going to let it get in her way that she doesn't know everything about everything. She told me she was going to Summit not to meet Dan and Rach or Tony or Sean, but to soak up information from other successful coaches because she has a lot left to learn, okay? We all do. We all have a lot to learn and a long way to go, me included, okay? Don't let that be the thing that keeps you away from being a leader on your team or in our business or in a larger group. Be okay with understanding that you've got to learn things, that you've got a ways to go. That shouldn't stop you from taking a group of people and saying, hey, you follow me. I'm going to teach you what I know. I don't claim that I know all there is to know about everything, but I do know a few things about a few things, and those things I'm going to teach you. That's leadership. That's what we need way more of on this team. Now, if you're interested in rising up into leadership, okay, I know one of the things that can really help is to find a mentor. Find somebody who has some leadership skills, whose brain you can pick. I suggest you're probably going to need to look up in the upline, looking for Diamonds and Star Diamond coaches, okay? They can mentor you on how to be a better leader. They can help you define what are the things that you do really well, and what's a good way for you to teach other people how to do those things. And that's really what leadership is about, at least on a level that I'm talking about here, which we need a lot more of And I really want to just sort of give Jen Kelly a big shout out for rising up into leadership, moving on to the next level. I think she also acknowledges that, 60-day boot camp is great, but there's a bigger role for her on our team and on her team and in our organization as a whole. And so I really do appreciate that, and I just wanted to give you that little primer on leadership. So there you go. Don't be afraid to step into leadership. It's a lot of fun if you'll let it be fun.